Okay, my name's Helen, I'm 32 and originally from Manchester, now living in London. I chose the Warren Smith Gap Year course because I'd been on one of Warren's courses before in Sassafray. Really good course, really good teaching, really liked the style of what was happening. I'd spoken to Warren about whether I should do the Gap course and he'd agreed it'd be a good idea. I really wanted to get better at skiing, thought that'd be, and it's great to get the qualification as well. So that's particularly why I chose his course. I would say there was a complete mixture of skiers on the course. Some people were pretty good, probably almost at instructor level already. Some people had only done maybe about 6 weeks skiing before, but of those people they'd also done quite a few of Warren's courses before, and so were good skiers for people that had only done that level of experience. Typically we would come up, do a couple of runs first, meet up with the coaches, go through a warm-up stretch session, then split off into the various groups that we were in, and on one of the Warren's training weeks it would vary depending on what we were focusing on. So we might be focusing on something like short radius turns, and we'd go through, do a lot of exercises. The coaches would do one-to-one feedback. Twice a week we'd do video analysis and look back at that in the evening, which was very helpful for the next day to go through and build on what we'd seen on that. In addition to the sort of general coaching that we had, we did a one-day avalanche off-piste mountain safety course. We did a 2-day first aid course. We did video analysis in the evenings. We did a ski maintenance course. There was ski Pilates, both general conversation about what we should be doing and also an actual session. I was staying in one of the Peak Ski chalets, lovely little chalet, very close to the centre of town. There were 7 of us that were actually staying in the accommodation. We had an absolutely fantastic cook who just made the best meals every night. Very nice, cosy little chalet, extremely good value for staying in the middle of Verbier for the whole of the season. 7 of us got on extremely well, just like a little family. The people that were on the Gap course this year were a complete mixture, age ranged I think from about 16 to 53, but and completely from all over the UK, all sorts of jobs. It completely was not a course that was full of people that were on their university gap year and being sponsored through it by their parents. It was full of people that were just completely passionate about skiing, really wanted to be here and really wanted to get better at skiing and get the qualification. And everyone got on extremely well, really well. Made friends for life. There was a lot of focus on getting towards the Basie 3, so we'd focus on the technical side, on the short radius turns, the piste performance, the moguls, but also there was a lot of focus on the teaching side as well. So we did a lot of practice, actual on the slope teaching, doing demonstrations, going through that with the coaches and working through lesson plans right through from very first day skiing through to where you needed to get to for Basie 3, so parallel turns. Did lesson plans and they were reviewed by all the coaches, which was really helpful. Hopefully I will be back here next season and working as a ski instructor. I would say my skiing since I've been on the course has changed like infinitely. When I started I was probably very scared. I had problems with ankle flex, my A-frame, but these are things they're pointed out to you all the time by the coaches, and they just push you just at the right level, so not too hard to break anyone's confidence, really big you up if you're doing well, you know, but they don't hide behind things if you're not doing well. And so skiing down things now would go down anything that I wouldn't have dreamed of doing at the start of the course. So for ankle flex we did quite a lot of skiing maybe on one leg or hopping around turns to show the importance of that. For lateral control we would do focusing on keeping our legs together but at the same time pulling your feet in but keeping your knees apart, both on the snow and also as a dry land exercise. For steering with inside leg we'd have our hand on our inside leg and actually pulling the thigh across to make sure that we were doing that, making sure we had the right hip movement. So again, a dry land exercise to actually push the hip across and make sure that that would hit the wall first or have a partner there to catch you. This was one of the things when I'd done one of Warren's courses before, that it really makes sense, and everything that we're talking about and talking about the biomechanics and why we're doing this and why we're doing that, it just makes sense, and then when you try it, it works. So it is sort of different from what traditional ski instructors would potentially do, but it works. I'd recommend the course to absolutely anybody that asked about it.